Wanted to talk to you today about designing your week. It's Monday. Most people I know don't enjoy Mondays or Sunday evenings for that matter. And so, what I wanted to do was just give you a little bit of food for thought in terms of how to get through your week. I'm hoping this is a good week. We've had a lot. We've had a lot of tragedy that's gone on in the last couple of, I don't know, weeks. Definitely over the weekend in Paris, and really just a lot of that going on. And so it's easy to get a bit discombobulated. But I wanted to just talk a little bit more today about, how we can take our week, be a little bit more intentional about how we do that and designing something remarkable with our time. So one of the things that I wanted to bring up was deciding to serve those around you instead of just pursuing your own interests. And you say, well, what do you mean, by that? Like, I'm at work. I'm here to make money. I get it. I totally get it. But last week I took part in something called the 12 Days of Kindness here in Atlanta, and it was awesome. Like, every day we went out and did different things. We went and helped the homeless. We wrote appreciation notes. We did all kinds of things. And you're thinking, well, I'm at work. Yeah, I know you're at work. And a part of our job on earth, I think, is to serve other people in different ways. And everybody needs something different. And I think that if we begin to do that, if we want to make things remarkable, if we want to be remarkable people, when I say remarkable people, that's, essentially, thanks, lady in her hats, for that. I didn't know anybody was watching but you. But thanks for joining us. But, if we're going to do that, we have to learn how to serve. And many of us want to become managers, want to become leaders, want to become these, we want to lead. Well, you don't lead until you know how to lead, until you know how to serve. And so when you begin to serve is when you truly lead and you truly begin to become selfless about whatever it is that you do. And that's a big piece of being remarkable. Another talking point is to set an intention to be flexible and adaptable. Set an intention. I think we just kind of get up in the morning. Like, it's Monday, we roll out of bed, or Tuesday, we roll out of bed, or Wednesday, we roll out of bed. But Friday, we jump out of bed, right? But we roll out of bed often and we're just not intentional about anything. You know what I'm saying? We're just not. And so set that intention to become flexible and then adaptable. Because that's how you win. That's really how you win. I would not have gotten anywhere in my life, career, anywhere if I were not flexible and if I couldn't adapt to situations and to change in a way that was positive. And so learning to do that and being intentional about that. So when a problem comes across your desk today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and next week, and initially you're going to want to think, oh man, they're always changing something. There's always something new. We always got to do something different. Instead of saying that, be intentional. Just say, when something happens that's going to be different, is going to, mess up my whole jive, my whole thing. What I want you to do is to say, to look forward to that. It's like, okay, a change is coming. How can I be flexible about this? How can I change? How can I change how I approach this instead of pushing back? How can I embrace whatever is about to happen? How can I embrace that change? And because here's the thing, people watch you. People don't care about. They're not as concerned. Maybe that's the better term I should use. They're not as concerned about how you are when things are going well. Like, nobody really pays attention when things are like going with the flow. But when there's a conflict or when there's a change that's about to happen, people are really paying attention to you. They're really paying attention to what you do and how you do it and what you say. That's when they pay attention. It's the craziest thing, but that's what happens. So set your intention to say whatever it comes up, or at least, once today. Maybe not everything. It may be a lot of things happening, but set that intention, set that goal. to be flexible and adaptable. My last talking point here is to resolve workplace conflict when difficult situations arise. And I know, and when I say resolve, but here's one key thing that I teach when I do teach conflict resolution and conflict management, is that there are some conflicts that can be resolved. There are many that can only be managed. And they can only be managed because of many different things. Our goals, our resources, our ideas, our needs, our desires around whatever that conflict is. It's real important to be aware. I'm saying it, but it's really important to understand that not everything is going to be resolved, and that it's okay. Like, that's important. Like, it's really okay if it's not resolved. Like, we're human beings. We're different. Everything about our lives is different. You know, I grew up in the same household as my younger sister. We're totally different. You know, so I don't have an expectation for her to solve things or resolve things in the same way that I do. But when we can realize that, you know what, we may have to manage that. And again, a lot of us, there's some of us who are wanting to rise up in the ranks of our organizations, or we might want to maybe start our own business or whatever it is. We want to lead at some point. If you are already leading, that you should, you know, probably be doing some of this already, but you probably aren't, because I know. But, you know, understanding that conflict is going to happen, and it's really okay because it's a part of the process. It's just how you deal with it, and understand that, yes, you can resolve some of these things, and some of these things will only be managed, right? And so just realizing that. So those are just my few talking points today. Thank you for joining me. I think it was Samantha for commenting. How cool is that? Because I just jumped on because I just had something to say this morning. But it's Monday. You know, you guys have a great day. I pray that you have a great week. Again, set some intentions to be flexible and adaptable. You know, learn how to resolve some of those conflicts, and serve. All right. Have an awesome day. I will talk to you much more often. If you want more information, please go to my website at AidevO.com. You can find it through the Twitter link. And I have an ebook called Triggers, Workplace Triggers. It's free. Just plug in your email address, and it talks about the 5 common workplace triggers and how to resolve them. So check it out. Y'all have a great week. It's a little chilly here in Atlanta for me, but it's okay. Hope you guys are warm. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.